You can't hear me. Let me move this here. Now you can hear me. For some reason, my headphones, I can't change the volume, and so they're blasting music into my ear. Let me try and fix that real quick. The music is loud. Is that better? Yeah, I don't know why. My headphones and OBS don't like each other. So I can't play the music. Yeah, it just started happening randomly where for some reason everything's fine. Like I can adjust the volume fine in my ears with everything, but as soon as I start streaming, it just blasts at full volume into my ears, and I can't change like I can move the slider on my computer, but it doesn't do anything. So that's strange. But if it's not bothering you, I'll just leave it like this, because right now the music's coming out of my regular speakers, and then I'm just using the mic of my headphones. Okay, if it sounds fine to you guys, then I'm not gonna bother fiddling with it. Anyway, UB Funky stream. This is happening now. I hope you like my new overlay that I made yesterday. I spent a lot of time editing the borders so that I could get it right, like with the size of the screen. The one thing is though, since UB Funkeys is such an old game, it's in a window, because if I make it full screen, it has black bars on the side because I can't change the aspect ratio. So if I adjust the window size at all, it like messes up what you guys see on OBS. So I have to make sure not to change that. But I'm glad you guys like it. So the background is the main area, that's Funky's Town. And then I just use like the in-game menu border for the border of everything else. And I love it. I'm so happy. So this version of UB Funkeys is completely digital, so I don't need to use any of my little figurines. I just have a little GUI off to the side to pick which character that I want to play. But other than that, and other than obviously it's not online anymore, it used to be an online game, it should be exactly the same as it was back then. So I can't use like the chat features and anything like that, but the rest of the game should be completely playable. So I do have a login from way back when, the last time I played, but I'm going to start completely new for you guys. You booted the game for like 5 minutes, got confused about what to do, and then left, so this will be fun. How old were you when you played it before, Hotmans? I'm curious. Because if we're about the same age, then you had to have been one of the older kids playing it, because I was one of the older kids when I was playing it. Oh. Really? Even in my password? No one's looking at that. I don't know what to put it now. Because my garbage password is not allowed. It's gonna be this. You're gonna say 2010, but it ended in 2010, so that can't be right. Yeah, I mean, unless you played it after the fact.
Welcome to Funkeys Town. I'm Mayor Say-So, here to make sure your visit to Funkeys Town is a great one. The greatest city throughout all of Terrapenia. Funkeys Town is home to the Funkeys. Funkeys are fun-loving creatures who love to create their own funky styles. Funkeys are always designing new games, traveling to new lands, and creating fun things to trade with each other. This love of fun and exploration led to the creation of the portals. Powered by a series of crystal gems, the portals gave the Funkeys freedom to move throughout the land at will. A guild of master technicians, under the guidance of the great Dr. Tinker, saw to the creation and maintenance of this portal system and made sure it operated safely. That was until the Great Disaster. I encourage you to explore Funkeys Town and beyond. See the sights, play the games, and discover all of the secrets that Terrapenia has to reveal.
So exciting! Okay, so when you start playing, you start out as UB. He's the hub funky, and he's like just the generic funky. And whatever character you want to play, you would put onto him as the little hub funky, and then your character would turn into that funky. So in the starter pack, we would get 2 funkies. The ones that I had were Lotus, which is this little panda guy with a broken heart. And his house, there's a little map here, but his house is somewhere over here, if I remember correctly. Oh, and also, these little things are quests. So if I talk to this guy, he'll give me a quest. Arf, arf, arf. The mail must go through. I'm in charge of collecting the mail for the Funkeys Postal Service, but I'm having some trouble. I need to pick up the mail at the Funkiki Post Office, but ever since the Great Disaster, I can't travel through the Funkiki Island portal. Could you help me and retrieve the outgoing mail from the Funkiki postcard shop and bring it to me? I'll be your best friend. Okay, so we need to unlock that portal to go do that. Just because I missed... Oh, it changes every time. I didn't even realize you could talk to the NPCs. Oh, here's another quest. Twinks! Get back here, ma'am. Don't let me talk to her. Okay. Well, abandoning that project. Leveraging friendship for favors, yes. Yeah, Lotus is... Oop. Another cutscene.
What a spectacular feat! After much hard work and cooperation, our funky technicians have managed to bring another portal online. To celebrate the repair of the portal to Funkiki Island, you are invited to attend the grand reopening ceremony. What a great day for all Funkies! Look out! Something is coming through the portal! Gross! I mean, whoops! That was a bit...
Yikes.
unexpected.
What a stinky boy.
Ah, I've seen this before. It seems that Funkiki cooties that live on Funkiki Island have come flooding through the newly opened portal into Funkeys Town. The lengthy isolation of Funkiki Island caused by the Great Disaster must have led to a bit of an overpopulation problem with the island's cooties. But don't worry, cooties are actually very friendly little critters and will cause us no harm. But they can be a bit bothersome. Covering you with filth, scum, and disgust is a cootie's way of showing affection. It looks like they really like you a lot. They may be harmless, but over time, the cootie's constant decorating will cause you to get filthier and filthier. In order to stay clean, I suggest visiting the numerous cleaning stations throughout Terrapenia. You could try dipping your feet in the Funkeys Town fish fountain, visiting the Funkeys Town dentist, or even travel to Magma Gorge to enjoy a cleansing steam bath. Just remember, Funkeys are environmentally friendly, so you can only use any one cleaning activity every few hours.
Okay, so a few things just happened. So usually whenever an update came out, that's when you would get a new portal unlocked. But I guess because it's not online anymore, it just happens whenever you get close to it. And then the other thing is if you haven't logged in for a while, you get stinky and dirty. Which is why my guy looks like this and has flies around him right now. So you have to go to one of these cleaning stations to get a bath to get rid of that. There we go. So because I walked over to where the Funky Key Island portal is, that's why I got that cutscene. But if we try to go on it, because Lotus doesn't live there, we can't get it.
Access is denied. We truly regret any inconvenience. Unfortunately, ever since the Great Disaster, the portal system and certain doors have not been functioning properly. On the day of the Great Disaster,
I mean, there's no consequence to getting dirty.
Explosions rocked Funkeys Town, destroying the main portal station and shattering the crystal gems. Because the portals were open at the time, the explosions spread to many of the stations. Also lost in the explosion was Dr. Tinker, whose remains were never found. He is believed to have been working on the main portal station when the explosion occurred. All Funkeys regret the loss of our chief engineer. Ever since the Great Disaster, not all of the portals have operated properly. A great deal of magic was released when the crystal gems shattered. Magic that is unpredictable at best. Recovery has been slow. There is barely enough power to keep any of the portals operating. It was during this period of chaos
Master
that
Locks.
Master Locks mysteriously appeared and began stealing from the population through his henchmen. Using his vile powers, Master Locks locked the remaining functioning portals, as well as certain doors, restricting where a Funky can travel in Terrapenia.
So we just learned some new characters. We got Master Locks, Chief Bad Guy, and all his little robot henchmen. And then we learned that Dr. Tinker died, supposedly. My day has been great. I was really dreading going to work, and then I ended up going to work and it was fine, because it's always fine. I just don't like going. But once I'm there, it's, you know, it's fine. And then I came home and I did some more work, and then I went to Pilates, and then I went to dinner, and then I came home, and now we're doing this. So it's been pretty good. And yeah, this is Lotus's house, Lotus Sanctuary. So only the Lotus can go in here. So let's head inside his house. So all of the inside houses look more or less the same, just decorated differently. So they all have this little platform in the middle, which is the exclusive mini game for that character. And then over here is the shop. So depending on which rarity of Lotus you have put in, you'll be able to access different items in the shop. So we got a waterfall, some bamboo tables, tiki, some plush wallpaper, a little shield, some bamboo wallpaper, pond, fireflies, this little guy, some bamboo, And yeah, so the way you earn coins to buy this stuff is by playing the mini games. So let's do that. And then, oh, this is where my quests are. This is a whole other thing that got added way later. We'll get to that. These little guys walking around, these are the very rare Lotus Funkies. And then the regular rare ones are red. So this guy. So if I were to put in the rare guy and then go back to the shop, now I can buy other things. So this is like a hot tub. And then, I think it's just 2 versions. So if I were to go back out and then just change to the rare one, I think I could just buy one of the hot tubs. Yeah, I can just buy the mud bath. But if I have the very rare one, then I can buy both. So that's what that does. So it only gets you access to two new items. The rest are all anyone, like any 3 of them could, but the colors will cycle out every time. So if you don't want a specific color, you can just keep backing out and going back into the shop until he has the color you want. Okay, so Lotus's game is called Heart Hoopla, and it's basically like one of those these things. So I just have to aim the hearts at the right colors. God damn it. I used to have a hack for this. I had a way for my cursor to show up on the screen so that I could like just aim my cursor at the one that I wanted, but that's not working right now. So I have to actually pay attention. It's way harder than it looks. The bamboo in the background makes it very confusing what you're actually aiming at. Yeah, I was cheating even as a kid, of course. I'm going to do the game in any way that is available to me, and if they want to make it so that I can make the cursor show up while I'm playing this game, then I'm going to do that. You got banned from RuneScape for botting, so you can't even judge. The thing is, you're only competing against yourself. It's not like I'm cheating in the sense that I'm taking fun out of it for other people. There's no like PvP in this. So who am I hurting? Nobody. Do you hear excuses? I hear excuses. I don't know what you're talking about. I might need to. So every time you don't destroy something, this guy gets closer and closer to the monster. So I might need to do a little explosion here. So I can get up there before he dies. Used to download and run such sketchy crap on my computer. Oh yeah, absolutely. We didn't know any better. I also feel like viruses were not nearly as dangerous as they are now. Like, I absolutely put a shit ton of malware onto my parents' computer growing up, but the biggest consequence was the computer was slow. Like, it's not like they got what is it? Like ransomware or anything like that. Like, doesn't really happen. No, High Mans, that did not happen to me because I always downloaded not not it. I don't pirate illegal software. What are you talking about? Who did that? We were just at my college campus the other day. We were giving Maud a tour and we were reminiscing about so I was taking them like down frat row and they were like, "Your school had frats? Like my school didn't." I was like, "Don't worry, they're not frats like you're thinking they were. My college is full of huge nerds." So what the frats did was host servers with like movies and uh, textbooks, PDFs, and you know, that's what we did. We pirated software. But Plex, basically, yes, Plex before Plex existed. Like, uh, this was like a privately run server that you had to like add a remote network drive to access and like that sort of thing. Um, yeah, that's what the frats did. Nothing like the movies. Okay, anyway, I got a high score, so I get a reward now. Congratulations, you've earned Nature's Heart and can now access this game from your crib's game room. So your crib is your house, and you have a game room there where if you get the high score on a game, you can play it again later. So we got Lotus's secret item. I got some coins. So now we can leave. I'm not gonna buy anything just yet. We'll save our shopping for when I have more coins. This is the dentist. Got a little tooth guy. Hmm.
Oh my! That must be the largest parade of nectar and mall I've ever seen. Truth be told, it's the only one I've ever seen. What do you think is going on? They are marching hard, and they don't look happy. This is a very odd occurrence, an odd occurrence indeed. Some say that the nectar came home last night and found them all with their paws in the honey jar. I would guess that they are traveling to the hidden realm to work out their differences at the Great Oni Dojo. Such an eventful day! First, the portal to Paradox Green is finally restored. And now this! It's enough to make a Scratch's head spin. What is Paradox Green, you ask? Paradox Green is a wondrous place full of mystery. Perfect for an adventurer like yourself. And if that is not enough to excite you, Paradox Green is also the birthplace of the greatest funky engineer to ever live, the legendary Dr. Tinker. I am so relieved that the portal is finally open again. This could mean great things for the Funkies.
Hi, Mans. I was just reading your message. In 5th grade, you did that? You were a child. How did you manage that? That's crazy. So what's this? Paradox Green? So down here is this little bazaar. Oh no. Another one.
Oh, there you are. While you were off exploring the far reaches of Terrapedia, a lot has been happening back here in Funky's Town. Our talented Funkies technicians have managed to bring more of the damaged portals back online. But these portals are unlike any of the others that have been previously reactivated. These portals lead to the dream states. As you know, the great Dr. Tinker created the portals in order to allow transportation throughout Terrapenia. Although the portals were widely considered the greatest all-time feat of funky engineering, Tinker himself was not fully satisfied. If the portals could allow the Funkies to travel everywhere that existed, why couldn't they allow for travel to places that didn't exist? To
Sound
achieve
logic.
this lofty goal, Dr. Tinker built the Dream Machine. This Dream Machine, he hoped, would make it possible to open a portal leading to all the wondrous and pleasant dreams of the Funkies. When his invention was completed and the Dream Machine was finally activated, it was a success, and a portal was opened to Daydream Oasis. But as with all things in the universe, where you have good, you must have evil. For there to be light, you must have darkness. To have dreams, you must have nightmares. When the Dream Machine opened a portal to Daydream Oasis, it simultaneously opened a portal to Nightmare Rift, the manifestation of all of the dark and dreadful nightmares of the Funkies. With the portals reopened, we have already begun to hear rumors of strange occurrences within the dream states. I want you to explore these new zones and report back to me if you see any sign of Master Locks or his lackey minions.
Minions!
Because of the mysterious nature of these zones, we have found a guide to help you. Truthfully, he's a little strange, and rumor has it that he actually came from the Dreamlands, as he only appeared after the portals were reopened. He calls himself...
I've been called many things, but you should call me Marshall, if you know what's good for you.
Well, now that the pleasantries are out of the way, you really should be going. Who knows what evil may have taken root in the dream states while the portals were broken. Good luck, funky friend. I have the feeling you may need it.
Anywho. That guy's here. It's Nightmare Rift. Anyway, back to the bazaar. So this little thing down here has all of the little shops that anybody can go into. So this place has different colored paints, so you can paint your house, which we still haven't gone to. Let's go there. Oh, I forgot. I get to pick my layout. Well, this one gives you the most space, it looks like. And then maybe this one. Something like that. So now we have this blank canvas to work with. You just remembered something fun. When you were in 4th or 5th grade, you were training to get a pirated version of Windows Vista. Oh my god. And you drilled a hole in your parents' mattress? Why? For what reason could you Why did you even have access to a drill? My favorite memories with this game? I mean, probably like waking up at 6 a.m., like even before sunrise, and turning on my computer and playing this game. And just always being on the hunt on every family vacation. I'd be like, we're in a different city, we have to go to their Walmart instead. They might have different UB Funkeys over here. Yeah. It was really fun. And then like all of the like online stuff I did too, with all of the blogging and trading with people. Like I was like very early into, I feel like, well, for people of my age at least, trading things with people online instead of buying things, like going to a forum and finding other people, strangers on the internet, to trade with you, and just praying that they're gonna mail their thing to you while you mail your thing to them. And that, like, I did a lot of funky trading that way. But, like, every part of it, I love this game. This was the best game. I don't know, I saw a drill on the table and thought, ooh, a spinny shade. Oh my god. Do I keep up with any of the friends I made through this experience? Kind of. I mean, a lot of them are on the Discord now, so I will pop in every once in a while. I don't like keep up with them personally because I didn't really know them personally. I just knew them in relation to the game. So still, yes. Like, I sometimes have conversations with them about the games and a general, like, hi, hello, how you been, what are you up to these days? But, you know, just like very high level, casual keep in touch. I don't know if you know Cheap Ass Gamer. I did a lot of trading on that forum when I was a teen. Trading with random strangers, hoping they didn't send you anthrax home. Yes. Of course, I mean, I didn't have that fear as a child, but, like, thinking back at it, it was kind of like, I don't know, wild to think about. That it just, like, people were, you know, so genuine that that was able to work out. Okay, so I'm just working with a blank slate right now. This is my game room, so if I go in here, the game that we won is here now, and eventually I'd be able to, you know, collect more, and there'll be more in here. I don't remember how the chat used to work from here. There used to be something at the top you'd be able to click, but that was only when you were inside of a specific area. Like, you couldn't just randomly chat with people, but I guess maybe you could? I don't remember that. And then you could rewatch any of the cutscenes that we saw in here too. And then in here, if we get the super duper high score or play a certain number of times, I don't remember the exact criteria, but we'll get a trophy for that game as well, in addition to the item that we get from winning. So down here is our inventory. So these are the colors that I can use at the moment to paint with. And then I believe we go to patterns, then we have these options, which are all, you know, meh. I could make it really yellow. So that's that for now. Did they give us anything else for free? Oh yeah. So I got my couch. Some weird chairs. I know we can rotate it. Oh, if you right click it. Lots of chairs, lots of sitting area. Tables. Here, get out of my way. Got a coffee table. No bed. Gotta sleep on the couch. Rug. Oops. Ooh, the thing I won. Nature's Heart. Glowing seashell. Oh, and the little guy! The little guy! The thing, I have him over there in real life. And then a brain. Actually, this is the one I don't have. I have the other two shaped ones that we can see in the shop later. No machinery, no electronics, music, sculpture, liquids, a cauldron, very festive. There's a lot of options. Very random categories. Okay. 2 questions. What is this? Great question. Do you have all items UB Funkeys related? / are there any holy grails? Holy grails you don't have? There are a few things I don't have. There are a couple of t-shirts that I haven't been able to get my hands on. There's a water bottle that I've only ever seen one picture of. And then there's one plushie I'm missing, and there's 2 USB drives. I only have one of them. I think I have everything else. And the things that I just listed are, you know, very hard to find because there wasn't that many of them. So I don't know that I'll ever get around to buying those or if I even want them. I'm pretty satisfied with what I have. I already have a lot of stuff, so it's cool. I think my favorite thing that I have is the computer speakers because they actually sound decent and they still work. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. And then the other question, what did you say? Ooh, that was the great question. Peace lore. Definitely share with the class. They're cute. You can kind of see them when I'm puzzling. Yeah, I remember somebody asked, it probably was you, what the green glowing things were. And then when I explained it, and that's when we were like, oh, UB Funkeys, I used to play that. I think that's where that all started. Anywho. Paint. Yeah, that was you. The wallpaper and not much else store. We got some wood texture, some swirlies, checkerboard, this lumpy stuff. That's about it. Meh. Meh textures. Papa Squat. We got this futuristic e-boy. Couch. Chair. Mouth looking couch. Moon chairs. And I think that's it. A good night's rest. Ooh, we need a bed. Haven't gotten a bed yet. Wait a minute. This isn't a bed. It's a coffee table. Did I misread the name of this shop? These are tables, not beds. Ooh, big tables. Oh, tables galore. I did. This one is a good night's rest. was hovering over the wrong thing, it seems. Okay. Circular bed. Sexy. Bunk bed. Less sexy. Children's bed. And then... that's it. Just the 3. In various colors. I wish they sold the little shop guy. He's so cute. Bean bags. Just bean bags. More than floor. Thanks, Sir Popsy. I worked so hard on it. We got some fancy rugs, circular rugs, spotted rugs. That one looks kind of cool. Let it shine lighting. Futuristic little tiny desk lamp. You have no idea what UB Funky is, but it's so fun looking. It is the best game in the world, Sir Popsy. You have these little guys, and you buy real life figurines that you put onto a little hub funky, and then you switch into that character in the game. So it was like the first Toys to Life game before Skylanders and Amiibos. And this is a version of it where you don't need the physical stuff. You can just switch to whoever you want. And I used to play it all the time as a kid. I have all of the figurines and like almost every like accessory or merch that came out of it, as we were discussing earlier. And I have speakers of it that you can sometimes see on stream. So Highman's at one point asked what it was. I said it was UB Funkeys speakers, and then we went down this tangent of UB Funkeys and how I'm obsessed with it. And so I said one day I'm gonna play it on stream, and here we are. So we're just going through all these little shops right now and going to the different characters' houses. Halloween stream dresses one. If you look up UB Funky's costume, there is a picture of a kid dressed as one of these, and he was one of the kids that I used to blog with. It was him and his mom. And that's pretty cute. So here I can get pet food and cats and these little mood beans and more cats and beds and food. I know, it was the cutest. Okay, so this is one of the characters that came out later. He is a little dog named Wags. So he's not one of the OGs. This is his little area. Paw print rugs, bones, hydrants, doghouse, a stinky poopy, dog patty, paw print stickers. Look at the sticky doo-doo! I forgot this was a thing. I love how they have it in all the different colors too. Oh. Gross. I forget what, I think his game was a spelling game. We're doomed. Okay. I need to find a word that has all of these letters. I don't know why the D is red. Oh, I think that means it has to include that letter. I didn't read the instructions. Oh no. Guys, help. Oh, I could only use the D once? Wait, I beg your pardon? I should have read the instructions. Oh, I thought of sliced and then I confused myself by thinking like, oh, but then where does the S go? Not realizing it was the first letter. No, wait, I meant to do that. What did I just do? That's what I thought I did. Oh, that was horrible. Okay. I typed lies. Oh, I did. Oh, lice? But how do I undo that? I want my D back. Oh, ice. You're dying. Oh, ices, yes. Ices. I cannot do this right now. We're supposed to be smart. Is that a word? Is this a word? I don't know. Oh. Yeah. I wish they let me undo that. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I messed up. I think I wasn't supposed to do that. But now we can do this one. We have 30 seconds. Hmm. We're not gonna do it. Yeah. That was bad. No more of that. I don't think I can stand another one of those. I'm embarrassing myself. Alrighty, let's go down here. Can I talk to Twinks yet? No, I don't know why not. Okay, so we went that way. Let's go down here. This is Kelpie Basin. Okay. So I need to get either Glub, Sprout, Tiki, or Twinks. I know Twinks was another starter funky, so I'm gonna pick Twinks. This was another classic that a lot of people have. This is like a little underwater place. Starting to think I only got this game after it was found in the bargain bin. That's possible. Who's in here? Glub Castle. Aww, little fish castle. We'll change into Glub. What do you got? Sadistic. Little jellyfish cushion. Some coral. Ooh, a bed. Shaped like an anemone. Ooh, some seaweed. Very fun. But that doesn't make sense to me though. I've got to dig through Christmas photos and see if you can find them. Why doesn't it make sense to you? I feel like it was much more popular like later on than it was in the beginning. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's why it didn't continue. Ooh, fish bowling. Click and then move the mouse up and down to the amount of power. Okay. Oh no! Remember having a starter pack and another one too. Some things are coming back to you, some aren't. Well, it's okay if you don't remember. I am not doing great at this. I forget what the trick is. I used to remember like the specific spot and power to do it with. Postopia? Do you mean Pop Tropica? I never heard of Postopia. Fun Brain. That sounds familiar. Yeah, I was on a bunch of those. So I almost certainly was on that one at some point. So close. Not good at that one either. That's not how physics works. Correct. But this is made up. Funbrain was a stupid online board game where each step was a different mini game. You could never beat it though. I vaguely remember that. I will be right back.